Hi friends, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of My Zone Active Kids, where we invest in your future. Whose future? Your future. My name is Tina and I'm joined here by my friend
Amazing.
How are you, Amazing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tina?
I'm great. Do you know what we're going to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about?
Today we're talking about something super awesome. Something so cool that we cannot see it.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, we can see it, but it's very important to our health.
That's really interesting.
Can you guess what it is?
Since you can't see it.
Yeah, you cannot see it, but it's very, very important for your health.
For your health.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't. Maybe my friends can.
Yeah, okay, but we're going to talk about germs.
Germs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because germs are invisible, we can never really see them unless we look at them under the microscope.
Oh, wow.
But we're going to talk about germs and the fun ways to keep ourselves clean.
Wow. So they're actually fun ways.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited.
So before we get into anything else, let's tell our friends where they can get these bean bags.
Oh, you can get these lovely bean bags at info@kids-29.com. So basically, that's where you can get yourself some of this lovely and be whining like us.
Yes, and don't forget to catch us every day on Dstv channel 285 and Gotv channel 25 at 10 a.m. every single day. And you can also check out our chat board for fun activities and
And 1up2.
Yes.
.com.
And also our Facebook pages,
Exactly.
Zaki and Zoshi and Zoe.
As well as Instagram.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about gems. So you said you know what gems are. Do you know what gems are?
Basically, I think actually dirt that accumulates on one's hands mostly when you play around or you touch a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that's basically what my understanding is.
Yeah, germs are just...
I hope I'm right.
You are right.
Okay.
Yeah, germs are just dirt and things that are dirty, I guess.
Okay.
So germs can be on furniture, they can be on the ground, they can also be in the air.
Okay.
So they are just like COVID-19 was like kind of a germ.
Oh, so
Yes.
they actually fly around.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we also have to be very careful of where we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's why
kids.
sometimes you sneeze because
Germs. Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's triggering.
Yeah. Yes, so today we're going to talk about germs. What is one important thing to do to take care of to defend yourself against germs?
One important thing to do. I think you will regularly wash your hands
Definitely.
after every activity you are doing, especially when that activity is outdoors.
Yes. Yes, and also washing your hands when you're coming out from the toilet.
Oh, wow.
It's very important
Really
for all our
important.
friends.
Yes.
Yeah, very important because there are so many germs inside the toilet.
Exactly.
People sneeze, people do number 2s and number 1s. So we need to wash our hands always.
Okay.
And even after you go from playing at the playground, you definitely need to wash your hands because there's so many bugs and birds and...
You hear that, friends? So basically, you only need to wash your hands with water, or what else do you need?
With running water and soap.
And soap.
Yeah.
So, isn't that wasting water?
Running water, you have to first open, you wet your hands and the bar of soap, then you close, you wash your hands properly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then you rinse it off, and then you have a paper towel.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, before we get deeper into anything, we are going to Zaki and Zoe
That
for
reminds me.
story time.
Story time, guys. See ya.
Zoe, I got a scratch yesterday and my mom cleaned it with something that smelled really funny.
That's because your mom is fighting germs, Zaki.
But I couldn't see anything. What even are germs?
Let me tell you the story about a boy named Louis, a boy with big questions.
Ooh, story time!
Louis loved asking, why do people get sick? One day in his imagination, he shrank down really really small, like teeny tiny.
Like an ant size?
Even smaller. He could see any speck floating around. Those were germs.
Ew! What were they doing?
Some were just floating, but others were trying to get into a little girl's gut to make her sick.
No! Did Louis stop them?
He wanted to, but he needed help. So Louis grew up and became a scientist. He used microscopes and discovered germs for real.
Wow! So germs are real, even if we can't see them, Zoe?
Exactly! And guess what? Louis invented ways to fight them, like heating milk to make it safe and helping create the rabies vaccine.
Whoa! That means milk isn't just tasty, it's sciencey too?
Yep, it's called pasteurization and it kills the germs in milk.
That's a big word for Zaki. What now?
Pasteurization. It's named after Louis Pasteur, the scientist in our story.
That's so cool. Did he invent superhero potions too?
Kind of. Vaccines are like tiny training lessons for your body.
Like practice battles for your immune system?
Exactly. They teach your body how to fight germs without getting really sick first.
So my body becomes a germ-fighting champion?
Yes! And even more people get vaccines. We all help protect each other.
Teamwork. Germs don't like that. Ha!
That's right. Louis believed in sharing knowledge to keep people safe.
I like this Louis guy. I want to be like him. Curious and brave.
You can, Zaki. Every big discovery starts with a little question.
Like, why do we wash our hands?
Perfect question, Zaki. Louis would be proud.
Maybe I'll shrink in my imagination too and explore germs.
Just don't forget your tiny scientist goggles.
And a mask for teeny tiny sneezes.
Haha, that would definitely help. But you don't have to shrink to be a scientist, Zaki.
I don't?
Nope. Scientists come in all shapes and sizes, just like regular people.
So, I can be a scientist without shrinking down?
Exactly. You just have to stay curious and ask questions.
Like, how do vaccines work actually?
Yes, and then you learn all about how they teach your body to fight these germs.
How do they teach our bodies though?
Well, vaccines give your body a tiny piece of the germ. That won't hurt you, just to practice.
Oh, so it's like when I practice math problems before a test?
That's right. And exactly, your body gets smarter just like you do.
And then, if the real germ comes, I'm ready to fight it.
That's right. And thanks to scientists like Louis, we can protect ourselves and help others stay healthy too.
Louis sounds like a superhero.
He is. And there are so many more heroes out there today working to keep us safe.
So I can be a hero too by learning and helping people stay healthy?
You sure can, Zaki. Every question you ask is a step closer to being a hero.
I'm gonna ask so many questions now. I'll be the best scientist ever.
I believe you will. And remember, the world needs curious heroes like you.
Thanks, Zoe. I'm gonna start by washing my hands like a pro.
Yes, that's a great start. But let's move over to our other friends. Bye!
Hi friends, we're back again with my lovely friend Tina.
Yes, we are back. And wasn't that a lovely, lovely story about Louis?
Yes, it was a very lovely story and I loved it. And I hope my friends loved it too.
It's crazy how one question that Louis asked, why do people get sick, led to so many discoveries about germs.
Exactly.
So germs are maybe tiny, and kind of invisible, but they play a very, very big role in our daily lives.
So basically, my friends learned a lot today on how to take care of themselves.
Yes. So, question. Let's say you were a scientist and you had the brains and the technology to do anything. What would you invent? Especially to protect yourself, or just in general, what would you invent?
I'll actually invent maybe invincible gloves that I could wear, but it actually shouldn't be kind of uncomfortable or something. It should be invincible, and maybe it's just some protective lotion also that will just keep germs away.
Oh, that gives me an idea. Imagine if you had like gloves, like you're saying, yeah? And then whenever you touch like germs or place that is very dirty, they glow like red, meaning if you go wash your hands.
Really?
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
And then if the place is clean, then it's just green the whole time.
I guess my friends also have an idea.
Yeah, I guess they have an idea. They should definitely tell us their ideas on our Facebook and social media pages, Instagram and all that. Yeah. So germs, they're disgusting.
Really? Oh my God.
Germs are disgusting because they make us sick.
Of course. So those are really considerate factors one could take forth to not get themselves sick.
Exactly. So when it comes to germs, what is one sickness that you wouldn't that you would take away if you were some superhero or whatever? What is one sickness
for Superman?
Yes. What is one sickness caused by germs that you would take away?
A sickness I will take away is is what do you call this? Is it? I only know its abbreviations. HE.
HE.
Or maybe
hepatitis E.
Yes.
Oh.
Usually, I think is it? No. Is it? I don't know if it's still there, but I can talk about. I think cholera, which is mostly germs. Those are one of the most common cases we have. So I would say cholera. I would take away and.
Yeah, I would definitely take away Ebola.
Ebola.
Yeah,
really?
because remember when there was Ebola, you couldn't like shake hands with people.
Oh.
And it was like because of the germs and stuff like that. So we had to wash our hands all the time. Ebola was way, way before COVID-19.
So friends, don't forget to wash your hands after
Always.
every activity.
Even after you finish eating.
Even after you finish eating and after using the bathroom. And don't forget, when you are doing an activity with your hands, please avoid touching your face, especially your nose, your mouth, and your eyes as well.
And that's why also we always get like pimples and our noses get blocked and we get like sinuses. All those things is because of the germs and that are in the air and stuff like that. So keep clean every time.
I would love my friends to stay healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what is your way to keep clean? Except washing your hands. What is one precaution that you do every day to keep yourself clean?
So basically, I make sure my hands are clean, even if you said I shouldn't talk about that. But on top of that, making sure your hands are clean will help you. And I won't touch my face too much, especially when I'm outdoors. And I will literally wash my hands after every activity. And I will also take a shower every 2 times.
You take a shower 2 times a day?
Or 3 times a day, depending on how the day was.
Okay, depending on how the day, and also where you are, obviously.
And also brushing my teeth.
Definitely brushing your teeth.
And also washing my face.
That's part of the shower. Yes, for me, I have hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
Wow, fancy.
So every time I just sanitize my hands and then I go on with my day. And then when I go home, go take a shower, make sure everything is clean, take off all the dirty, the clothes that I wore today, put them aside, and then put them in the bin, the washing dirty laundry bin, and then I go take a shower and then I'm done. Then it's my clean routine.
There you go, guys. I guess you should use Tina's example.
As well as amazing example.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
for now, before we dive deeper, we are going to go to Zaki and Zoe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm always excited.
You're always excited. So
Exactly.
we're going to come back and we're just going to go quickly to Zaki and Zoe.
Bye. See you, friends.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
And my name is Zaki.
And we are niece and nephew. Zaki, today we are talking about germs and how we can stop them from making us sick.
So like when we sneeze without covering our mouth?
Exactly. That's how germs spread. But guess what? There are easy ways to stop them.
Like washing our hands with soap and water?
Yep. And getting vaccines, which help our bodies fight germs even before we get sick.
Hey Zoe, what's a vaccine again?
It's like a tiny superhero training camp for your body. It helps your body learn how to fight germs before they attack.
Awesome. So getting a vaccine means your body is ready for battle?
Exactly. And don't forget, cleaning wounds and covering coughs are also a part of that team.
I think I'm gonna carry a germ fighter kit with tissues and sanitizer from now on.
That's a brilliant idea, Zaki. You'll be a superhero of the playground.
I'll have tissue, sanitizer, and maybe a mini bar soap, just in case.
And don't forget a mask if you're feeling sick. That helps you keep your germs to yourself.
Oh yeah, masks are like shields for your mouth and nose.
Right. And you know what else works? Washing your hands before you eat.
Even if they look clean?
Yep, germs are sneaky. They're too tiny to see with your eyes.
Ew, I touched my soccer ball, then my sandwich yesterday.
That's why washing hands is a must. Soap and water for at least 20 seconds.
I can sing happy birthday twice while I wash. That's 20 seconds, right?
Perfect. And don't forget about between your fingers and under those dirty nails.
What about after petting a dog or a cat?
Definitely wash your hands then too. Animals can carry germs even if they look clean.
So hands get a wash before eating, after the toilet, and after playing with pets?
Yep. Also after coughing, sneezing or touching your face.
My hands are going to be the cleanest in the world.
And the healthiest. You'll keep others safe too.
I guess fighting germs is a full-time job, huh?
It sure is. But with the right habits, it becomes super easy.
Do you think germs are everywhere, even on school desks?
They can be. That's why cleaning shared things is important.
Maybe we should bring wipes to class too, Zoe.
That's a great idea, Zaki, but make sure they're the kind safe for hands and surfaces.
Got it. And maybe I can remind my friends to wash their hands too.
Just don't boss them around. You can be friendly like, hey, let's wash up together.
Teamwork does make the dream work, right?
Exactly. Staying healthy is a team sport.
But what if someone says hand washing is boring, Zoe?
Then you make it fun, Zaki. Use silly songs or pretend you're a spy scrubbing off invisible slime.
Oh, like I'm on a secret mission to save the world from sneaky germs?
Yes, exactly. And every clean hand helps stop the spread.
So if one person forgets, germs can still spread?
That's true. That's why everyone needs to do their part.
I'll tell my little cousin too. He always forgets to wash up.
That's so kind of you, Zaki. The more we remind each other, the healthier we stay.
I feel like a germ-fighting champion already.
And champions help each other win too.
Then I'll lead the Clean Hands crew. At recess.
I would love that. Can I join too?
Sure you can, Zoe. So can our friends at home too.
They should. Kids, always remember to wash your hands no matter where you are, as long as there is water and soap.
Yes. Until next time, friends.
Bye!
Hi,
friends.
And welcome back to Active
Activity.
Today, Amazing has an amazing game set out for us.
Amazing has an amazing game set up for us. So it's not only a game, it's a game that is going to teach you how to actually keep your hands and your body clean. So this game should give you some hints on how to get yourself.
How to protect yourself against germs, I guess.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Okay, you're right.
So
Let's see if you're right.
Yeah, can you explain the game to us and then we can play the game?
So this game is,
How does it
I'm
work?
going to mention, I'm going to give you a clue on what the gem is. And you're going to guess the gem or give a way on how to protect yourself from it.
Okay.
So this one, I want you to guess the gem.
Okay.
So mine, I'll give you a stomach ache.
Is it a tummy bug? Yay!
So I'll tell you. So I'll give you a bacteria, and you tell me where we find it.
A bacteria. Oh my gosh.
Since
Okay.
you know,
I don't know.
it seems like you know.
I don't know. But
So cholera.
in water.
Exactly.
Okay.
So my name is. I'll give you toothache.
Should I give you the germ or
I'll
the way?
make a hole in your tooth.
So how can I protect myself?
Yes.
Okay. Brush my teeth.
Oh wow. Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Okay, so is it 4? I have 4 now.
You have 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. Okay.
Okay, so I sneeze gem. How do you protect it from spreading?
Cover your nose. Cover your mouth.
Oh I am a cough gem. How do you protect yourself and how do you protect it from spreading?
Keep yourself warm
Mm-hmm.
and keep yourself warm. A cough, and also cover your mouth and nose.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yep.
Yay!
Way to go, Tina. So I am a skin gem.
Ooh.
How do you protect yourself from me? I want to get all your skin.
Oh, whoa. I would say wash yourself, obviously, but also when you have cuts and stuff, always put the aloe plaster.
Oh, I can fit that.
Yay! That's our superpower.
Way to go, Tina has 6 points and 6 ways how to protect herself from germs. I hope you got that, friends, too.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, so that was an awesome game. I wish we could tell the kids our last words before we say goodbye. What did we learn today?
So, as for me, actually, I'm a mastermind when it comes to ideas.
Hygiene and ideas.
Exactly. So, as amazing as I am, as my name, I would say wash your hands regularly, especially when you're outdoors. Avoid touching your face. cover your nose when you're sneezing or coughing, and cover your mouth too. And when you have cut wounds, avoid touching them or letting someone else to touch them. And as soon as you have a cut wound, please attend to it without spreading anything and letting anything to be in your wound. And I'll advise my kids to also let their teachers or guardians know before they treat the wound.
Yes, that is great. I have 3 things that I took away today, especially from our game.
Oh, wow.
Which is brush your teeth regularly.
Oh,
because we need our teeth to be...
Or I'll make a hole in you too.
we need our teeth to be white and clean. Always eat healthy because that's how we get tummy bugs.
I'll enter your stomach and I'll give you a stomach ache.
Exactly. So we need to eat healthy. And the third one is don't play in dirty water.
Don't play in dirty water. I am cholera.
Yes. So from us, from me, Tina, and
your boy Amazing,
it is bye-bye. Only for now, but bye-bye.